What? Yes?
Why do you keep lying?
What am I lying about? Who the fuck are you, number
You
one?
are high as hell. My
I'm
brother
not
used to
high.
do
I
opium.
don't do, ma'am, I
I
don't
could
do
see
downers.
it in
I don't
your
do
eyes,
downers. I don't do downers.
Lisa. You can't.
I'm fucking homeless and I don't have anywhere
Yeah.
to sleep ever. I sleep for an hour at a time.
You're at Don's house. We all know that.
I am right now. Yes, I absolutely am. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
You
said that
work
on the
there all
live
the
stream.
time. I know. And you're there
Okay.
all the time.
No, I'm not fucking here all the time.
We hear the TV. You say you're there to charge your phone. You're there for this. You're there for that.
Yes. You know, I just said that to him when I got off the live. I said, they think anytime they hear a TV, I'm at your fucking house. You know, how
Well,
other people have TVs. Ain't that amazing?
so you have other people you can go to help then. You say
One
you have
other
no one.
person. Yeah, one other person, yes. And I'm not there all the time. I go to the fucking abandoned house, believe it or not.
You
He
really
wants
need.
money for me to go up there all the time. He thinks I should fucking give him free drugs and fucking pay his light bill and all kind of stupid shit. And Don's an older gentleman and he wants to be by himself. That's what he said. Like he wants to chill after a while. You know what I mean? And I understand that.
The guy at the abandoned house wants money from you.
No, no, no. I
No.
said I go to the abandoned house. The other guy, the Hefe guy, he wants money from me to like go up and sleep in the basement on an air mattress. Like he'll want me to fucking give him like stuff and then like fucking he said wants me to pay the light bill and what do you say, advertises OnlyFans, like a bunch of silly stuff, dude, that I just it's too much. Just sleep on the air mattress for 5 hours. It's crazy.
Wow. I really
I've
wish
stayed there I think twice. That's it. In the whole month, you know. It's too much.
there's really only one way out. There's
I know.
two. It's going to be jail or it's going to be rehab.
I know. I'm trying with the rehab. I really am. I could try probably harder. I do
You,
agree with that,
you
right?
need to
I
cheat.
procrastinate on a lot.
I
A
lost
lot.
my brother to an overdose. You need to try a lot
I'm
harder.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that because like I lost big hold of that and it's heartbreaking because they should be here. You know what I mean? That's the worst part of it is you guys should be here. You were too young to go. You weren't supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Right. And you
And
don't know. One day you might get a dirty batch and that's it.
no, that's exactly right. Somebody had said to me, I didn't smoke the past two days just because I haven't had no money, right? And somebody said to me today though that she thought she had gotten something with fent in it, and I said, really? Like, huh? And she's like, yeah, because I take Suboxone and I think I got really sick because it mixed with the Narcan. And I'm like, wow, like, no, I don't know that for sure, right? But
Hmm.
her even saying that was just like, oh my God, wow, you know?
Yeah, it's scary.
It's very scary. I never knew that they could put that even in there or why they would. You
They
know what I
put it
mean?
in everything. They put it in marijuana now.
See,
It's
that's
insane.
stupid though. Why? To get people addicted? Like, what's the point of
Exactly.
that?
It's exactly what
Oh,
it is.
because then yeah, the kids that are smoking the marijuana, they'll get like dope sick and have to come back and buy. Okay, that's
Exactly.
sad though.
That
Oh my
is
God.
scary. And you're in a bad neighborhood and they
Yeah,
don't care
absolutely,
what they're giving you.
dude. They don't. These people around here don't care about anything but themselves and money. That's it. Like it's scary. It really fucking is.
I know.
I've never like seen, but I guess if you're in like a bad neighborhood, that is every man for themselves, right? But I didn't have that mentality. I still don't. But it's hard for me to see like what goes on, you know.
Yeah.
So, but
Well,
yeah, I'm okay, and I've been trying not to lie. Yes, I've lied about a few things here and there, nothing major, right?
yeah.
But the sleeping and stuff, like yeah, the abandoned house really ain't that bad. I mean, you guys saw it in the picture. That really is the abandoned house. And the little bench that's I'm like standing in front of, right?
Yeah.
Sitting up right there. I go from the door to there, there to the door. That's it. Um, yeah, and that's what I do. And I just sit there and I sleep, and then I leave and run about all day. You know, sit in the grass, walk around, whatever. You know. So.
You've got more life to live than this. You deserve better.
Well, and I agree with you on that one, and I miss Jace. Like I miss him. Like I miss all the kids a lot, but Jace is young and time's going by so fast, and I miss him. He was my best buddy, you know.
Well, you have to want him back
Yeah,
more than you want to get high. you know?
Yeah, and I didn't for a long time, and now I do. Like the past couple of months, I just don't know which way to go with it, to even start. They won't even let me talk to them. Like they block. I'm supposed to have phone calls with them when I want or when he wants, and they won't let us do it. The mom won't let us and stuff. She like will say he's not here and all kind of stuff, and then they tell me, oh, he don't want to talk to you. And then I talked to Jace, like got him on the phone, and he was like, Mom, I never said that. And if you've heard any of me and Jace's conversations when he was with me, he has no problem telling me like I don't want to see you. He's not scared. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he said, I never said that, Mom. And I was like, okay, but I still want to talk to him.
I know, I get that.
Yeah, it sucks,
But
but
you have to show initiative and, prove yourself a little bit to them and,
you're right.
baby steps and
No, you're right.
simple.
Any kind of effort at all. You know what I mean? From my end would show her because the CYF lady isn't gonna help me. She's the only one I know to complain to about what the mom's doing, and she just says, "Well, he doesn't want to see." Like she's repeating what the mom says. Um, and yeah, it sucks because I don't know who to even go to try to get help on that one. But yeah, I need to prove like I'm gonna go to my urines. They want me to just do IOP, but that's not gonna work. I need to go inpatient and out of this area for
Right.
sure.
Mhm.
See, that's the thing. It's so sad because I know what I have to do. I know how to do it. I just have to quit. I'm scared, number one, right? And two, I just procrastinate. I'm like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it, later. That's me all the time with everything,
Right. But
and it
I
don't get
mean,
done.
you can't be, what's more scary is that, I mean, I'm not saying this to be mean, but I could see you deteriorating,
Oh, I
you
know. I
know,
feel it.
and I
Yeah.
understand it's scary, but the other option is even scarier, and you just need to get
Yeah.
the
How much?
courage up and just make the decision and just do it. Just stop
Yeah.
thinking about it. Just go and do it.
That's what I need to do. You're right. So I need to do. You're so right. Kim has been telling me that for the months, and I know I need to do it, and I like get all pumped up to do it, and then I just slip back, to be like, oh, I'll do it later.
Yeah. Well,
It's like I'll give excuses. They won't give me money for cigarettes, so I'm not going. Like that's so childish and stupid, and
mhm.
it's not true. Like if I was really going, I wouldn't not be going because you know what I mean. You guys know that
Yeah.
that's not a thing, but
Right.
I talk myself into that.
I know. Well, you need to talk yourself into a
I
better
know,
decision and think
I know.
about Jace and when you want to get online and make those excuses or back out. You gotta focus on him.
That's another thing going on live. I don't like it. What I do like is going on and talking to you guys just with hey guys, and we talk about like the words that nobody uses like hoagie and dude, those are the best live streams. You guys enjoy it. I enjoy myself. I'm happy when I get off, but I can't. And then I start to, I got to be like, oh fuck, I got to get money, and it ruins it. It ruins the whole fucking thing. And I want to just be able to go on and talk and not have to fucking say pay apps and I don't know. It sucks. It's embarrassing. It sucks. I hate it, and I know you guys hate it too. It sucks.
And I can't even imagine. I mean, my brother passed away almost 13 years ago. I can't imagine what would have happened to him if, this app was around at that time. I mean, because
It's
my
a
brother
bad
could have
combo.
sold ice to an Eskimo. My brother was
Yep,
a
a smooth talker.
salesman.
Yeah, I hear you, honey. And you know what? A lot of people say that about the app being around. The app being around whenever. I'll be back. I'm gonna walk over to the Circle K. The app being around when. Do you have any smokes on? Can I bum one real quick until I get up to the thing? Um, I'm leaving. Go. Okay, I'll be back. What was I gonna? What was I saying? Oh, the app being around. A lot of people said if that was around when I was in addiction, that also was a big problem, though, right? Because here's the thing: when you live in the projects and you can jump on live, right, and get money even at 3 in the morning, okay, and your dealer's 10 steps away. That's what made this deteriorate so fast after Jace got taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a good combination. It's
Convenient.
like unlimited money. Literally, it's like a money printing machine. Because even if I used to, not recently, which is kind of scary because since I've been homeless, like nobody has helped. Like, not nobody, but the money isn't what it was at all. Okay. I used to be able to get on in minimum $25 minimum when I got off. Right now, if I get five, I'm like, fuck, well, at least I got something out of that. You know what I mean? It's, and I'm not sure what, it's a lot of different factors that are contributing to what, me not getting help. It's like, it's the Reaper thing, it's the recordings, it's, me, the way I'm acting, it's the shit people are saying in the background. It's, you know what I mean? It's a lot, a
Well,
lot.
I'll promise you, not many people trust what Reaper has to say, and
I
I'll
hope
say
so
that with
because,
full chest.
yeah, some of that is such lies, girl. I promise you. Like, a lot of what she says, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you should hear me, like, listening to it. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, she just makes it up out of thin air. I'm
Right.
like, holy fuck, dude. And I tried putting on stuff on my YouTube to, like, not even to like slam her, just to kind of be like, guys, look, she does lie about stuff. She scammed in the past, Just
Mhm.
please take it with the proof. That's it. Just some kind of proof if you're gonna say something.
Right.
Please.
She doesn't show receipts.
I know, because she like doesn't have any, and that's why when they come in my chat and they're like, "You got, whatever, $400," and I'm like, guys, come on, you know what I mean? It just starts a big mess. But I know some of them are trolling me, but it's like some people really believe that shit. Like the older ladies, they're like 50, 60, they believe Reaper, and she's just a lot of it. Some of it's true, right? With her like sprinkle of exaggeration, she'll take something that's true, right? Like, we've seen Lisa talking to a black car in the alley. Nicole did, and then they'll have like all kind of other shit going on, like us nodding off and flopping on the floor, and you know what I'm saying? Like, she just adds all this shit on
Yeah.
that one
Exaggerates it.
live. Well, that one live girl where I fucking her YouTube where I was walking by in shorts and they did that whole 2 hour live stream with them zoomed in on my fucking legs and my cellulite, saying I was doing flocka and
Oh, see, I don't even watch any of those.
dude, girl, she did a 2 hour live on YouTube. I walked by Nicole's in shorts. I guess she took a photo, and they zoomed in on my legs, right? And it was like, I guess it was like I either had a bruise from falling or cellulite. I don't even know what it was. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell, right? And
Mm,
she's like, "You guys know what that is? That's Lisa's doing crocodile. Lisa's doing crocodile now. That's why she's getting bottles because it's not showing up in her test." And they had this whole thing that I was doing crocodile or something like that. I'm like, oh my god.
never even heard of that.
Oh my god, dude, it's the lot. I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. If it's smoked or shot, I'm not sure, or like what it's supposed to be in. Like, I just heard of the name from like those drug shows on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I've heard it. That's where I've heard it. Them drug shows.
Well, I and
But yeah,
a lot of us don't want to be the one that gives you the money
money.
that last bad hit. You know,
I hear
like
you.
I wouldn't even give my brother money when he was going through addiction.
No, you can't
When
because
he
you
was
have
on
to
the
live with it.
streets, I would take.
Mhm.
I took him to a hotel. I paid
Mhm.
for it. On my own.
Right.
I would never give him cash. Even bums on the
Well,
street, I'll
yeah.
go and I'll get them food and I'll bring
A
it back, but I
burger.
will never contribute to
Well,
an
you
addiction.
said he passed away. So, like you just said, how would you have felt if the night that you got the call, whatever the morning that you were the last person that handed him $20, $40, right? You would have,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Even if that wasn't what he used it for, right? You still would have never known, and you would have felt terrible. And you got to protect yourself. You only live once, and you have to protect your mental health.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's
You
not
don't
worth it.
you don't want that on your hands.
No. No, you'll never be able to live normal again. You will literally drive yourself crazy. And, it's painful. It
Like, I
is.
went crazy when he passed away as it was. Had I,
Oh, yeah.
had that on my shoulders, I
Yeah.
don't know if I would have survived, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So it's sad. And like I said, when they're young like that too, and that that drug is the only thing that took them away, it's like, damn it, man. Like, and so that's what I keep saying about Big Cole. I'm like, I fucking told you, bro, because 15 times I saved his life myself, like from ODing. He OD'd and I had to save him and shit. And I'm like, I like you saying is like, I told you. Like, I kept telling him, like, you're gonna die, stop. He's like, oh no, I'm gonna be fine. And I'm like, no, you're not going to be fine. One of these times, I'm not going to be here to help you, man. Like, please. And he just wouldn't listen. And it's frustrating. It really is.
So you see how we feel on the outside. too, right? Like you
Yeah,
can't force anyone. You have to want
no.
to do it, you know.
No, I tried to force him for 17 years. I kept trying. I tried everything. Mean, nice, begging, pleading, kids, threatening. I mean, I tried everything.
Everything.
Yeah. He'd be clean for a while and then he'd use and he'd OD because he had no, you know what I mean? And then he'd be clean
Tolerance is
again.
so
And
low.
yep, it
Yeah,
fucking sucked, man. It was a lot of bullshit with him. Very rocky
mhm.
road, you know,
I
that I put up
agree.
with. But it's worth it. Like I said on the live one day, I had a good life. I did. I had all my kids, and
You
I
can
had
still have a good life. You're only 40 years old.
not
You
even
know,
yet. I'm 40 in June.
you have
40
plenty
in
of
June.
life to live, and
There's another
it's
thing. They say I'm 43 because I don't know who fucking made that up. That I'm born in '85. Okay, I don't know why that's so hard for them to understand that.
whatever. It's not even important, you know.
I know, but it's just whatever. Dude, they're arguing with me on the live the one day. They're saying I'm not 39. I'm like, excuse me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, they laugh at me because the shit I say, but I'm just like, what the fuck though? Like, how are they? You know, what the fuck's wrong with them? They fucking are sitting there telling me how old I am. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
fucking crazy, dude. How about today? They sent Dawn because I've been there the past couple of days. They sent fucking cinder blocks to not only his house, right, but to his daughter's house too, up the street. They sent them to both houses and ice.
again, oh, not today. That was before, right?
No, it was today again. Yes, it was
Oh,
before and today. Yep. So whoever they did it today, and Dawn went out and was arguing because the two ladies came. He said, 'cause I was walking down the street with Cassandra down to the abandoned house. Walked back up, there was like a cinder block broke in the road, and I was like, "What the fuck happened here?" And he said, "Oh, they tried to drop two cinder blocks off, and I told them, to take it back, and they wouldn't." And she said, "I'll throw it, on the street." And I said, "I'll throw it through your windshield." Like they're starting so much shit over here. And I don't want anybody to get hurt. Like a DoorDash person that's just trying to deliver it. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know why they keep doing that. Like, okay, we get the joke. Concrete shoes, we get it. Like, why do you guys keep sending that here? You know?
didn't you block DoorDash from Don?
Yeah. hmm Yep. From Dawn's, they must have like let it up. I'm not sure because it stopped for a long time. Like
Yeah,
the whole time I was not there, or I was just in the yard and stuff. It stopped. Or it was They did it one other time. I remember walking past in the morning and there was cinder blocks on the porch, there was ice and there was something else. I think just like a bag of like the syrup and shit, you know what I mean, that they would send the McDonald's bag.
condiments.
Yeah, because that's what they'll do. They'll send condiments, and then it'll say the one girl that I took the video with her. She showed me what they write. They write, "Make sure you take pictures. Make sure you send me." If they take the pictures and put them in Discord, then they'll say, "Look, we sent her food. Look, look," and it's just fucking condiments. You know what I mean? And bullshit.
Yeah,
And that's what they do. The one time they sent 8 heads of cabbage. Like it looked like lettuce, but it was cabbage, right? 8 of them. And they took the pictures and said, "Oh look, we sent this is all filled with food." No, it's filled with fucking cabbage. They sent me 11 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I'm allergic to mushrooms. They had sent that. Yeah, I don't know. Just shit like that is crazy. Nothing that's usable. And I take it around and I give it to who I can give it to, you know what I mean? Um
hmm
like I gave the soup to Hanini and I was like, here, I was like, give this. She's like, what do you want for it? I was like, I don't want it. I got it for free. It's free. I said, but give it to somebody who's hungry. Like if you see somebody out here that, needs it, just give it to them. And he's like, okay. So I try to like, not waste it.
yeah.
And the guy next door to him is actually, he said he's building a porch. So the cinder blocks that we get, he's been giving them to him. So I don't know if he really is going to build a porch. I don't fucking know, but that's what he says.
Well,
So,
at least still go to use, hopefully.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, like, at least, because that's what, like, they use their own fucking money to, you know what I mean, do that. It's crazy. Like, it really is. Like, they waste money. Like, I had the Home Depot receipt that girl gave me. I don't know if she's supposed to, but that girl was, like, nervous because she was like, what the fuck is going on? Because he's like, I don't want it. Like, and I'm like, dude, don't yell at her. Like, she don't know.
Right.
And so she was like real nice, but she showed me like the her screen where it said take pictures, and then she gave me the receipt was like $105 for 8 cinder blocks, and I was like from Home Depot. I was like, and then that they have to pay to deliver it, and I don't know if there's a fee because they're so heavy, if they
Right.
have to pay like it's just so silly. Why do that for like you're wasting all that fucking money, man? That's just I don't get that right there. The wasting of the money of their own money. Like it isn't like they're sending it and I have to pay for it. You know, makes
Right.
sense.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think the approach when you come out and maybe, I know
Yeah,
you want to have a good time online and be able to talk and, form relationships and just be normal, but
yeah,
you do come on every time and ask for money. And so people are already
yeah.
in attack mode and they're already
Aggravated.
expecting
Yeah,
that from you. So,
I hear that.
you
I
know,
do. Yeah. No, you're right. I do. And it's funny because whenever I first get on, it'll always be, "Hi, Lisa. Hi, how you doing?" Where it's not mean at first, and then yes, it'll turn. Tide will turn as I ask for money. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Exactly. Yep. They're always come on nice at first, and then yeah, it starts to get. Now I know I do get once I get on, I do get posted in the Discord and things like that, the Reddit, and a lot of them fly over. But the people that are kind, they're always in there first, and they never have anything bad to say. Yeah, it's actually not bad. And then like today, I was on there, and it was actually not bad at all. I was asking, the fuck was I talking about? So that dude banged on the door. I don't know if you've seen that one, but I was in the abandoned house, and he comes fucking trying to bust the fucking door down, and it's like, what do you do though? Because it's not my house to be like, dude, you can't come in here. Like, it's annoying, and they want to come in there and do drugs, and it's like you can't come in here and do drugs. Like you guys know, I'm in here, like pretty much living in here, not living, but you know what I mean. Like, why are you doing that? Like, and I kept being like, oh, I'm in here, I'm on live, I'm in here. He was like, what? Because he didn't know what I meant about I'm on live,
yeah,
but it's just it's not, and I'm afraid like it's why I don't sit nowhere else because I don't want to like get poked with a needle or because I don't even do like shoot up, so I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like that'd be terrible if I stepped on it. I can even step on a needle. You know what I mean? It depends.
right.
I don't know. Like
And that's
it's just
another scary thing too. Like I think
yeah,
you're going to get to a point where you're getting so desperate where you're not getting the money that you were getting. And so
yeah. It's already now.
are you going to start shooting because you're limited? You know,
No, I don't think so. Cause no, I don't think I'll get that. Just because I only like it's not about like dope because like I get the methadone, so it's not about dope. Like believe it or not, this has all been about crack. Like I know that's crazy to say, but
yeah.
yeah, it's been all about crack. Like and then people are like, you act like that over crack, yes. Because guess what? When I'm sober, I think about my son, and it fucking hurts to the core, and I can't do it. It makes me panic and fucking go on a mission, just a mission, you know?
I definitely understand why people turn to drugs and become an addict, just to
Yeah,
numb it, but it's not fixing it.
it's making it worse.
The
You know what I
problem
mean?
is still there, and yeah,
Absolutely.